Gemini, that's what we're going to do next. I think I'm going to do Scorpio next. Gemini, then Scorpio. Holy Spirit, Archangels, please allow me to channel the messages that surrounding my Geminis. Spirit guides, ancestors of the highest white lights only. Tell us what we need to know about the Geminis, or what does Geminis need to know? What's going on with Gemini? What is going on with Gemini? Okay, just cut the deck a few times, and I don't know, auto repair. That's what caught my eye. Of all the times I cut the deck to shuffle, auto repair is what caught my attention. Somebody may be having some car troubles here, or somebody around this Gemini could be having some car troubles. So Gemini could be causing the car troubles here. Something about auto repair here. So see what's going on. What is going on with my Geminis? Psychology here. Something could be significant about psychology. They could be trying to use that on somebody to have their way with somebody here. This could be somebody, yeah, I can't make it up, y'all. Can't make it up. I was about to say this could be somebody like trying to mind control somebody. Psychology here. And then this came out, brain here. Mental, psychological here. And so somebody here could actually have some issues they need to talk to someone about. They need a psychologist or a psychiatrist to speak with, because something's going on in their mind that they are in their heart that they need to get out. It may be causing them to do things or act out in a certain way, whether that's verbally acting out or physically acting out or spiritually acting out. This could be one of those things here. Or they could be trying to do something here to someone else to like maybe cause someone else to have these issues, or appear as if they have some type of mental issues here. And I just cut the deck again on auto repair here. And so they could be doing things to try to, oh yeah, somebody could be doing something to somebody's vehicle to make them look like they're crazy, or make them feel like they're crazy. Maybe something that's happened to the vehicle several times over again. That's being done on purpose here by this Gemini, or they're doing it to this Gemini. Well, the Gemini may just be the one that's causing people car issues here. Or again, it could be somebody that's doing it to the Gemini, causing car issues here. I guess if you have so many accidents, eventually people gonna wonder what's wrong with you, or if you keep thinking something is wrong with your car. Yes. Yes. So this may be something about car accidents. I was gonna say, if you keep thinking there's something wrong with your car, and it may not be, if somebody behind the scenes doing this. Could be this Gemini. This Gemini is causing people issues here in their life. Looks like something that's costing people money here. And so I feel like when you're doing things like trying to cause accidents for people, you're coming for their pockets here. You're coming for their finances here. And again, I say, that's a dirty game for people to play. When you sit up and you come for somebody's finances, try to make it to where it's hard for a person to live here. I see family setup. So this Gemini could be somebody's family member here, trying to set them up, make life hard for somebody here, make it appear as if they got some kind of mental issues here, and do some type of work around somebody here, so people could view them as if something is wrong. You know, if you're having all of these issues going on behind the scene, people start to wonder why you having all of these issues all the time, when in all actuality it's somebody it's somebody doing it. Somebody behind the scene doing some dirty here. Somebody's family. This Gemini here is somebody's family. I just seen White. Have the last name White. This Gemini is somebody's family. It could be a white person. You know, take it how it resonates for you. You could be white. And so this could be a Gemini that you may be thinking of. You may know somebody whose last name White, like me. I got a little brother and two little sisters whose last name is White. Clearly, we don't have the same father here. We don't have the same fathers. Yeah, I was about to say something. I'm going to leave it alone. But somebody's family member here is causing them issues with vehicles. Staycations here. I see in-city hotel here. And moving. Somebody could be moving. Somebody could be about to move here. Somebody could be about to go inside of some type of hotel here and stay. And then I seen this trying to control you. And so you have a family member, Gemini, in the background. White could be significant, who are doing things in the background to cause you some type of loss here to try and control you. This could be a person who's a practitioner. They don't have to be. They could just do some type of spiritual work, and that's what they're doing to cause somebody problems here. They're in the background spiritually manipulating things to cause people accidents, things to go wrong with their vehicle here. This is somebody who wants someone here to take losses here, because I was just talking about this. The less you have, the easier it is for people to try and control you. They're connected to people who you know. Reminds me, I'm telling you, because yeah, I resonate with this one for sure. I resonate with this one for sure. Keep having car issues. Family who seem to watch everything you do but not say anything. They like to watch behind the scenes. Ones who pay too much attention to people who you were connected to. Ones who pay too much attention to you. They're in the background in this secret competition. Instead of doing things to help their family member, they're doing things to try to, I don't know, I guess appease certain people who was in your circle. This is somebody who may want to be you. This is somebody who may want to live your life or be included in whatever it was you were included in. I can't make this up. America's Family Insurance. Somebody could have some type of life insurance on somebody. This could be something about a home here, or some type of insurance policy or money, or some type of will or something here. Mentally and emotionally drained. I feel like this person is mentally and emotionally drained, but what they're trying to do is drain you. They're trying to drain you with this constant sabotage here going on. And what's the constant sabotage? Is them with the car accidents. It's them with the car issues. It's them with things to make you spend your money. This is them. Somebody could be somebody's brother or sister, or brother and sister that are working together to cause somebody issues here. Somebody could be from the projects or the ghetto here, and they just want to be included in something that they're not included in. And so this is somebody who may see somebody getting ahead in life here, and they came in and threw I seen bribe here, and so somebody could even be bribed to do something, but they came in, and their job here, what they have made their job is to destroy somebody's lifestyle, is to destroy somebody's stability here, because if they can be friends with your friends and have them look at you a certain way, if they can get you to where it's just you and nobody wants to befriend you, if they can get everybody away from you and then cause you issues that's gonna eat up your money, that's an easier way for them to control you. You know, these other readers that I was listening to, they keep coming to mind because there's somebody out there. They kept saying they're trying to make you come back, and so this could be a family member who you stopped talking to, who's trying to control you from a distance here, that may be trying to get you to come back around to them, or again, it's a person that's just trying to control you here. They know people who you know, and so they could be trying to befriend people who you were once friends with, or it could be people who you are still currently friends with here. And so they want to befriend them so they can get up under their skin. And we already seen mental issues here. They're trying to cause somebody some type of mental anxiety here. They're trying to cause somebody losses here. And they're doing it in the spirit here. Two wrongs I see here. But the two wrongs is them. It's two people here working together, at least two. And it could be a brother and sister duo here working together here. People who are from the projects, you know, yeah. I know that saying, you can take the people out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the people. Projects, ghetto here could be very significant here. You have somebody who has that mentality, the me against the world mentality, that crab in a barrel mentality. I gotta drag you down to build a name for myself. Since you've already built your name for yourself, now in order for me to build a name for myself, if I come in on you and drag your name down, then people gonna start looking at me. Then that could be one of these people here. But you got a family member here. Family. Could be a Gemini, you could be the Gemini. Take it however it resonates for you, but there's a family member here who's working in the background to cause you instability in your life and to make you look as if you're crazy. When in all actuality, I feel like it's this person, it's the family member who's doing this to you, who actually has the mental issues here, the unresolved mental issues. Because what would make you come for your own family? You're supposed to take your time and build your family up, not come for them and try to tear them down. You're supposed to be a supporter of your family. This person's trash. And evidently they've enjoyed being trash so far. They could, like I said, they could be building a name for themselves off what it is they're participating in doing to you. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 1. It says, woe to you, you destroyer who has not been destroyed. You, the betrayer who has not been betrayed. When you finish destroying, you will be destroyed. When you finish betraying, you will be betrayed. That's what this person is doing. They're behind the scenes doing things. They're trying to cause you some type of like anxiety, you some type of mental disorders, but this is what they're going through. This is why they're doing it to you, because they see you doing something for yourself they couldn't accomplish here, or something they wanted to accomplish. Maybe they wanted to do it first, whatever the reason is. And like I said, there's something here about insurance, life insurance here. So again, this could have something that they could have some type of life insurance policy that they've taken out on you, and they trying to, hell, they could be trying to cause the accidents to happen to you. This could be some type of will or something that was left to you with this renter's insurance and the home right here. This could be some type of will that was left to you that they want to gain access to. So maybe they're trying to make you look unstable. They're working with people here to make you look unstable so that they can gain access to this. But I feel like it's them. They're the ones who are mentally unstable here. They're the ones trying to build their life up off you. And they willing to tear you down to do it here. And this is somebody's family member here. A brother or a sister. And it's so sad here because I pulled a few cards. I mean, looking at my brother and sister, I already told y'all things that I seen already. But the last name being White, the brother and sister duo, the car repairs. I don't talk too much about it, but me having to constantly get something done to my vehicle because feel like once a month now, or once every 2 months, there's something going on. I know it's being done energetically. I already know. And I don't talk too much about it because people who don't know, it'll sound crazy to. And so I don't say too much about it. But when I mention certain things, when I could think about certain things and it irritates somebody, and as soon as I think about a certain thing, then all of a sudden I'm dodging accidents. I already know what it is. Like it couldn't be any more obvious. That is some type of spiritual warfare here. And so you guys see black magic here. Black magic and trying to poison your food. So you got somebody here in the background that's really, they trying to have a come up off your life here. Is what's happening. You have a family member here, and you could have a few family members here. Working with people in the background to try to cause you some type of mental issues or make it look as if you have some type of mental issues to make you appear to be unstable here. And so if you a person who know how to maintain their money here, if you're good with saving money here, if you're a person who don't mind working, this is somebody who every time they see you up a little bit, they're going to do stuff in the background to try to knock you down a little bit. This is a person trying to keep you down. This is a person trying to make sure you look a certain way here. This is a person could even be trying to do things to you in the background, y'all. With this poison your food here, people could even be trying to, take it out of resonators. They could be trying to unalive you, but for sure some type of insurance policy here or some type of will or something has something to do with this. This is somebody's family coming after them for money, for clout here. This exploit, dismantle. This is somebody trying to make sure they have access or they get access to something that belongs to you. This is somebody see you as a family member, as a brother or sister to them, about to step into this lifestyle here, and they came forward. And they came forward and they worked with people around you to come forward. So whether that was your friends, your co-workers here, they worked with people around you to come forward. And I see they stole it. And so this could definitely be something that was left to you that they stole. They worked with people to steal it. Or they're trying to steal it. I see get out here. Now the Gemini could be somebody maybe attached to someone here that you are around here, and your brother or sister here could be Libra, and so a Gemini could be an attachment to a Libra here, and the brother or sister here could be someone who was bribed, someone who was paid to do things to you. Take it how it resonates. They could have definitely been paid to do certain things to you. Let me get this, y'all. Hello?
Hello, hello. Massages and cameras. Are you going to be able to make your 8 o'clock today?
No, I am not. What's going to be the charge on that? I completely forgot yesterday to cancel. Okay, do you know which one it's going to be? Of course, I prefer it be just a half. And so the issue is with the insurance company. They are needing, I completely forgot to call y'all yesterday, but they are needing an invoice in advance in order to be able to submit a payment. Okay, could you send me over that invoice and then maybe I could reschedule it? No. Okay, so I guess we'll just, do what you have to do. If you can send, I guess, the receipt afterwards, and maybe I can just get them to reimburse me for it. Um, but moving forward, how? Go ahead. Yeah, because I was gonna say going forward, they need it in advance before they're able to pay for it, and so I wouldn't be able to schedule another appointment until we can get that for them. Awesome, thank you. All right, thanks. Completely forgot about that. You know, when you be thinking about stuff you need to do, thinking about it too much in advance, completely forgot about it. It's okay though. It's okay. Um, so yeah, this Gemini could be connected to a Libra here. That's what just came out. That's the other sign I seen when I was saying they could be connected to someone here. So this Gemini could have connections to a Libra here, and they could have paid your family member to come for you here. They could be working with or have bribed somebody here to do something here to come for you here. Hell, the Gemini could be, yeah, I don't know, take it how it resonates, but I feel like this Gemini has connections to a Libra somehow. The Gemini has connections to this Libra. Hell, this The Libra could have been the one that paid the family member to come up against you here, but you got family here. There's a brother and sister duo here. And so what is your brother, sister, or their brother and sister here? Somebody here is coming up against somebody here. And I feel like it's your own family here working with somebody here. Because it's something to do with some type of insurance or some type of will here that they are doing this for. So you got something coming in. Hell, the Gemini and the Libra could be the brother and the sister. Take it however it resonate for you. Gemini and Libra could be your siblings here working together here. In a house here, you know. They working with people here. Home could definitely be significant. Homeowners insurance, life insurance policies, things like that. I see they stole it again. And so somebody could have definitely stole some type of home here. Depression here. Now somebody's depressed. And they could be depressed because they may be getting caught up by stealing this home from you here. Somebody here who's trying to keep you in some type of lack energy so they can steal from you, so that they can live the life that you're supposed to have here. And so they're not allowing you to advance. And so if you're like me, you'll probably keep doing things to to help yourself come up out of these binds, because you're not just going to sit on and wallow in the place that they put you in. But these people here are doing things to push you back down into this place. And so if you're homeless and you're saving money to get a home, every time it looks like you have enough to get a home, they're doing something behind the scenes to knock you back down. They're doing maybe spell work over your car, some type of throwing some type of energy, because we got this vehicle. Something about a vehicle. They could be doing things to your vehicle. If your vehicle is how you make money, that's why they keep coming for it. Because these are people who don't want you to look like you have stability. They probably just want you to fade off the face of the earth here, but you're not fading. You keep coming back here, and it's making them look crazy. I see smooth criminal here. These people think they're smooth criminals here. They think they're going to get away with whatever this is they've done, but they're not. I see laugh now, cry later. And so they could have very well been laughing at you going through what you were going through here. But they're going to end up crying, because karma, when karma hits them, when, you know, they'll get back all this energy they put out. And so for as many accidents as they put you in, trying to make you lose a vehicle so you would not be able to work, they're going to get that back, and it might be in the worst way. The accident they might be in, it may be a bad one. You know, this is somebody who keep knocking you steps back. I was listening to something earlier, and the girl was saying something about when you take 5 steps forward, somebody feels like, you know, they're watching you constantly. And so when you make those steps forward, they feel like they gotta work harder to knock you back down. When they feel like what they're doing is not working, and so they go back to the drawing board and they're doing more to hold you back. And I feel like this is what's happening to you here. You're constantly being watched by people who are constantly trying to hold you in a spot in your life where you appear to be unstable, where you appear to be less than, where you appear to not have what they have, where you appear to be in this lack situation. And the truth is, it's because they're putting you in this lack situation here. The truth is, even without the money or the house that they could have stolen from you, you have the ability to have your own stability in life, to provide for yourself, and to be living just fine off what you do for yourself here. But they won't allow you to do it, because every time you get to a point where you are well off, they do something to cost you again. And these, whatever it is that's going on, is not freak accidents that continue to happen. This is people projecting things off to you to cause this to happen. And I just cut the deck on evil. That's because that's what these people are. And I just see necromancy here. Somebody could be doing some type of graveyard work here. Burying stuff in the graveyard, using graveyard dirt. They're conjuring up evil spirits to help them do things to you, to cause you these losses. And then I just see bought a house here. Bought a house, and cyberbullying was behind it. Paid actors all around you. They got people watching you. They have people watching you, probably to see if what they're doing is actually working. They go back and they do something to cause you an accident, and they're trying to see what you do now. Like, how are you going to do it now? Are you that person sleeping up under the highway like they want you to be? Are you the person sleeping under the bridge in the tent like they trying to make you be, so you can just go off where you don't have any access to anything, and they can pretend like they have no idea what happened to you? They don't know where you went. They don't know where you are or how to contact you. You have no way to get in touch with them when the whole time they've been watching you and throwing things, trying to cause you these issues here. And they friends with people you know. They probably have got into, if you have friends, they probably have tried to communicate with them and get into their ear, because these are people who don't want you to have assistance here. They don't want to see you thrive. And so if you have people around you, or had people around you that were capable of helping you, they don't want that. They don't want you to have help here, which is fine, because again, if you're like me, you probably don't need the help. When you needed it the most, it was nobody there. And so now you figured out a way to get around things, and this is when all the work started again. And now this is when they keep trying to knock you down. This is when you have to dodge 15 accidents a day that appear to just be freak accidents or something you must be doing on your own. But it's the spiritual warfare they're sending to you. These evil people, and they playing in evil ways here. They playing in the dark. They play with darkness here. I can't make it up, y'all. Cars almost fell, and I picked them up. Look what came out on the top. Call on the world of evil spirits. I told you I see necromancy. People do graveyard. They play with graveyard magic here. They conjure things up here, and you don't have to conjure up an angel. You don't have to conjure up a guardian angel. You don't have to conjure up good spirits that are out there. They already there. They already there. You talk to them like you talk to God. And no, you have to conjure up things that are dead. You have to conjure up these evil spirits here. The ones who are put down, put away, who that are locked down for a certain reason. The ones whose soul is not free. And so you have to conjure them up in order to use them, to free them from where they are so that you can use them. This is what they do. You don't have to conjure up spirits of the white light. Never heard anybody say anything about conjuring up a guardian angel, or conjuring up Archangel Michael, or conjuring up something. Like, you don't have to conjure up them. You just talk to your spirits like you talk to God. Talk to what's there. You don't conjure up what's not there. It's not there for a reason. If it's not there, it's not there. I heard somebody say something too about some souls that are not there. They are not there. Maybe they don't have access to the world like some do. And people go back and they conjure up things, like they use the graveyard dirt to do things, to call people ancestors, like people who have died. Let's say, for example, if you had a grandmother that dies, people go to the grave and do things to call on your grandmother, to try to help them. To try to help them. People do some weird evil stuff, y'all. When it's dark. You know, gotta take somebody of light to shine light on that darkness so that people can see it for what it is. Because as long as they're able to play in the dark like that, they're gonna keep doing it. What they get away with, they find themselves less likely to get away with it, then they're gonna be less likely to do it. They're gonna be less likely to try it. And so you know, I know a lot of people. It may sound crazy too, but if you know, you know. If you know, you know. And I can tell you, I don't know a whole lot when it comes down to spell work. And so I may be saying some things wrong because I don't do spell work. But I know necromancy is graveyard magic. And that's what somebody here has been doing. Calling on the world of evil spirits, doing some type of graveyard dirt magic. Yeah. And they working with people here. Where we at? 3636. That could be significant. They working with people here to steal something from somebody, and they may have already stolen it, but somebody here appears to have a job, and that's to keep somebody in some type of lack energy. And so every time you come up, something happens to try to knock you back down, that's on purpose. And I just cut the deck on jealousy. You can have somebody here who is jealous of you. But I said that at the beginning here. You know, if you're a person who is doing what they do naturally, you know, who is living the right way, if you are a person who has favor over their life, the favor of God over their life, and you are, you know, you seem to be doing things that this person want to do, maybe connecting to people this person wanted to connect to, this person is jealous of you. You got family members here who are jealous. They want the money, they want the lifestyle. These are people who may not feel like you deserve it. And even if they feel like you deserve it, they want it more. And so they behind the scenes doing things to get it here. This was going on in Gemini's world. So whether it's the Gemini that's doing this, or whether it's somebody doing it to the Gemini, take it how it resonates with you. If it don't resonate, then it don't resonate. Don't make it fit. Don't try to put yourself in something that don't fit. Well, that's what I have, y'all, for Geminis. I'll be back.